All right, let's just get right into it. If you're running a business, you've probably been told that success is all about the numbers, right? Mastering the spreadsheets, the cash flow statements, the market analysis. But what if the biggest lever you could pull for your financial success isn't on a spreadsheet at all? What if it's right inside your own head? Today, we are diving deep into the hidden psychology that really separates the entrepreneurs who make it from those who just don't.
I mean, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You can see two companies side by side with similar products, similar talent, and yet one just takes off like a rocket while the other one sputters out. What we're unpacking today makes the case that this isn't about luck. It's about these invisible psychological forces that are driving every single decision you make. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. See, this isn't about being a math whiz. It's about getting real with your personal and, yeah, often emotional relationship with money. We're talking about your hopes, your fears, your deep-seated beliefs. Because let's be honest, if you don't take the time to manage your money mindset, you can bet it's gonna manage you.
So check out this number, 300%. This comes from a really fascinating case study about a tech founder named Emily. Turns out she had this subconscious fear of taking on debt, which meant she was constantly shying away from smart, strategic investments. But once she had that aha moment and shifted her mindset from just avoiding loss to actively investing in growth, her business revenue shot up by 300%. That's the kind of power we're talking about here. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain. Let's really look at what's going on upstairs when you're about to make a big financial call. I promise you, it is not as logical and straightforward as you think. There is a whole world of hidden forces at play. And we can basically group these hidden forces into three big buckets. First, you've got your own brain's weird shortcuts, what we call cognitive biases. Then there's cultural impact. All the money lessons you picked up from your family and society without even realizing it. And of course, there are external market forces. But let's zoom in on a couple of these, starting with the one that trips up pretty much everyone.
Okay, loss aversion. This one is huge. Our brains are literally hardwired to feel the sting of losing something much, much more intensely, about twice as intensely as the joy of gaining that exact same thing. So what does that mean? It means your brain is designed to play defense, to be cautious. For an entrepreneur, that is a huge problem. It can make you pass up a brilliant, calculated risk, all because the fear of what you might lose is screaming way louder than the excitement of what you could win.
And then you've got culture. Think about it. The way your family talked or didn't talk about money created this invisible script that you're still following today. Were you taught that debt is the enemy or that playing it safe is always the smart move? These beliefs are like the operating system running in the background, shaping your choices when you're not even paying attention. And hey, the same thing goes for your company culture. It sets the tone for your whole team. All right, so we've identified these hidden forces that might be holding you back. Now, for the good part, how do we fight back? This is where we shift from just understanding the problem to actually doing something about it. It's all about building a growth-oriented mindset, but, and this is key, one that's grounded in cold, hard data. Now, a financial growth mindset isn't about being reckless or chasing every shiny new object. No, it's a discipline. It means you are laser-focused on the long game. You're making investments today in things like better tech or top-tier talent because you know they're going to create massive value down the road, not just a quick win tomorrow.
But here's the thing. A mindset without a measurement is just a wish. It feels good, but it doesn't get you anywhere. To make that growth mindset actually work, you have to channel it through the right business metrics. That's how you know if you're actually making progress or just spinning your wheels.
And here are the big four. Think of these as the vital signs for your business's health: revenue growth rate, market share, customer acquisition costs, and customer lifetime value. Keeping a close eye on these is what separates a real growth strategy from just wishful thinking. Okay, let's bring this down from the 30,000-foot view right to the ground floor. Because knowing all this is one thing, but success comes from what you do. This part is all about turning these big ideas into small, consistent habits you can literally start tomorrow morning. And I love this concept, the daily financial management cycle. Think of it like your daily workout, but for your company's finances. It's a simple routine that keeps you totally connected to the pulse of your business. It's how you spot a small problem before it has a chance to blow up into a full-blown crisis. And here are the exercises in that workout. Every single morning, check your cash, look at payments coming in and going out, track your expenses, and analyze your sales. It sounds so basic, right? But I'm telling you, the entrepreneurs who do this stuff religiously are the ones who always seem to be 2 steps ahead.
These tiny daily actions are what compound into incredible results over time.
Last but definitely not least, we have to talk about the elephant in the room: feelings. Money is emotional. Big decisions bring on stress, fear, sometimes even euphoria. And just trying to ignore those emotions is a guaranteed recipe for disaster. What you need is a framework to decode them.
I mean, every single person running a business has been here. The pressure is on, your heart is pounding, and your gut is screaming at you to do something. So how do you make sure that your rational brain is still in the driver's seat when your emotions are trying to hijack the car?
Well, here's an absolutely fantastic tool for that. It's called the Clear Decision Model. It's a simple 5-step process that forces you to just pause and separate the feelings from the facts. First, you C, catch your emotional state. Just name it. Then L, list the objective hard facts. E, evaluate how your emotions might be twisting those facts. A, analyze your different options. And finally, R, review everything one last time before you decide. It is such a powerful way to bring clarity into chaos.
So, what's the real takeaway from all this? It's that your financial future isn't set in stone. It's a story that's being written every single day by the choices you make. And by understanding the psychology behind those choices, the biases, the cultural scripts, the emotions, you suddenly get the power to take the pen back into your own hand. The hidden script has been revealed. The only question left is, what are you going to write next?